Okay, so let's start off with something that when I heard it a few weeks ago, it completely floored me. Who is Mary Magdalene? Most of us grew up in the church learning that she was a prostitute. Y'all, nowhere in the Bible does it say that Mary Magdalene was a prostitute. When I first heard this, I thought this can't be true. And I spent hours looking for the Bible verse that connected Mary Magdalene to prostitute, adultery, or anything sexual. It can't be found. Then I searched, who said Mary Magdalene was a prostitute? It started hundreds of years ago with the Pope in the 6th century, Pope Gregory the Great, who in a sermon connected Mary Magdalene as the sinner woman in Luke 7. He did this in about the year 591. Now, the Bible was compiled and canonized in approximately the 4th century. In between the years 325 and 382, the canonization of the Bible is when the Council of Nicaea, the Council of Rome, and the Council of Trent decided which scriptures and books will be included in the Bible, the New Testament. So about 200 years after the Bible was canonized, this Pope Gregory the Great decided now, apparently, Mary Magdalene is a prostitute. And this was repeated and taught in Christianity for hundreds of years. So the Vatican started this gross untruth in about the 6th century, and it ended in the year 1969. They admitted that there was no proof linking Mary Magdalene to the sinner woman in Luke 7. In the comments, I have a list of questions so you can look into all of this yourself. Was Mary Magdalene a prostitute? Who said Mary Magdalene was a prostitute? When was the Bible canonized? And when did the Vatican change what they said about Mary Magdalene? Now, I pride myself in being a history lover. So I thought it was weird that I just found out the truth about Mary Magdalene a few weeks ago. So then I thought, if the Catholic Church told the truth in 1969, why did we grow up in the 80s and 90s still learning that Mary Magdalene was a prostitute? Then I thought about the Mandela effect. So what is the Mandela effect? If you Google it, it will say it's when large groups of people share the same false memory about an event. Last week, I posted several examples of the Mandela effect. Did the Fruit of a Loom logo have a cornucopia? Was the peanut butter called Jif or Jiffy? What was the famous line from Darth Vader in Star Wars? Was it Luke, I am your father, or no, I am your father? In the movie Field of Dreams, did the James Earl Jones voice tell Kevin Costner, if you build it, they will come, or if you build it, he will come? Now, the Mary Magdalene question that I posted wasn't a Mandela effect example, or was it? So in a couple of weeks, we're going to return to this question. The truth about Mary Magdalene just blew my mind. But over the next few years, we're going to have several truths about human history that will come out that will blow all of our minds. We are in a time of balancing power. For hundreds of years, masculine energy has been dominant on Earth. Now we're coming into a time where feminine energy is coming to balance it out. For centuries, we have allowed big entities like the Vatican, the government, and corporations to be dominant in our society. Now the balance is going from big entities to all of us as individuals balancing the power. But in order to assist with this balance of power, we must all individually do our inner work. The pandemic was 5 years ago. 2020 was the beginning of the new age of enlightenment. Over the past 5 years, we have gone through a lot of changes in our society. Those changes have prepped us to go into the next phase over the next 5 years. All of the suppressive acts that used to be done in the dark are now coming to light. Suppressing DEI, suppressing women's rights, suppressing public education. All of these things used to be done behind closed doors. They would change it and try to dress it up to make it look like it's something other than what it is. Now it's being done blatantly in our faces. No longer can it be denied that it's something other than what it is. But just as those suppressive acts are being brought into the light, in order to assist the evolution of humanity, we must all be responsible for doing our individual work and looking at the things within ourselves that have been suppressed. Every person who wants to see a better world has to realize that it starts and ends with them. We have the power. Our primary job over the next 5 years is to inspire each other by healing ourselves. Over the next few weeks, I'm going to share some tools that help me along my journey in hopes that it can help others. Over the next 9 weeks, the post will be science-based, teaching how our human biology aligns with manifestation principles. We have no option but to manifest. We are powerful manifestors. This is Dr. Dawn. Remember to be the change you want to see in the world, and you have everything you need already within you.